Mixing things up this morning, the master mixer, the king of cocktails. It is Mr. Tim Laird.
Hello, MJ and Jesse. So good to be with you again on this bright, sunny day, or hopefully it's going to stay sunny for the rest of the week, but probably not. Who knows? Whatever it is, it changes daily. It's March and the weather changes daily. I mean, who knows? But I know one thing, we have fun cocktails. And of course, March being spring, starting to spring up, St. Patrick's Day, everybody's going green. So at first I thought, I don't know if you saw this commercial, but Lucky Charms has a new cereal that when you put it in the milk, it turns the milk green. Have you seen that commercial?
All right.
No.
I know MJ's already like grossed out because she's got a thing about things that are different colors that are not supposed to be.
Green's not as bad, but yeah.
And I thought, well, that's interesting. I thought, well, what if I put a little of the Lucky Charms in vodka and see if that would turn green? You got the sweetness. And then I thought better. For the parents out there, they're getting into their kids' Lucky Charms for and putting it in vodka. Probably not a good idea. So, but speaking of which, I'm going to go with the theme of the rainbow and leprechauns, and this is my pot of gold cocktail, and it really is delicious. And I'll tell you what the garnish is. That's going to emulate the gold. So anyway, the pot of gold cocktail. Again, after the fabled pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, that's guarded by the leprechaun. So anyway, in my glass with ice, 1.5 ounces of your favorite Irish whiskey that goes in. And then I'm going to top this off with a little bit of ginger beer, just like that. Give it a little squeeze of lime. And then the gold. I've taken some golden raisins, little gold raisins, soaked them in the Irish whiskey. And they puff up, and you put those golden soaked raisins into the cocktail, and that emulates the gold. And there it is, my pot of gold cocktail. And
nice.
Isn't that nice? Very thematic, and so light, refreshing, delicious. And of course, when you get down to the raisins that's been soaked in that Irish whiskey, it's just another little excellent treat. So, and you see, we're being responsible. So, not a big glass, because I want to save room for the garnish.
Nice.
You know what? Until you said Irish soaked raisins, I was gonna say, look, it's another thing that raisins had to go and ruin. Cookies.
That's right.
Cookies.
So wrong.
You know what? No, you saved it with the whiskey.
Yeah.
When you soak them, they plump back up. That's it.
They do. And you know what? I don't particularly like raisins, but these on the other hand, because and I really first learned this trick when we were making bread pudding. And I soaked the raisins in bourbon, and oh my gosh, they actually worked with something. So otherwise, I'm with you all. Keep the raisins out, but if you soak them in whiskey or brandy or bourbon, it's good. It's a good thing.
I have no idea what that does to the health content of the raisins, but I'm going to say it stays the same. I don't know.
Sure. We're going to go with that.
That's right. Well, when you soak them, you just put them in a little dish and cover them with the whiskey. And actually, the whiskey will take that raisiny characteristic too, so you can add a little bit of that on top. So it's good too. So it's fun. We've tried these many times. We never go on with you guys without being thoroughly tested.
That's responsibility for you. So as always, this easy to make cocktail, is good for St. Patrick's Day, or if your kid's yelling in the background and you just drown.
I tried to hide it, but he's too big. So thanks a lot.
Where's my wallet?
I don't know where your wallet is, man. I have no idea.
Is this a shakedown? Are we recording a shakedown right now?
No, it's his.
happening.
He's looking
It's
for his
happening.
wallet.
Uh-huh.
That's what's happening.
Uh-huh.
And now he's stealing my food. So, welcome to teenagers. No, you can't have the rest of it. And he's gone. That's it.
Wow. Well, as always, you'll find this the description of the video. Wow.
How quickly could I make one of those drinks?
Search, just go and find the new Mix 1069 YouTube page. We've got all
Yes.
these cocktails up there. Like and subscribe, because you never know what Tim's gonna use. I mean, raisins. Didn't know. Still going.
Still talking. All right.
All right. As they say in Ireland, slancha. That's their cheers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Slancha.
Yeah. We'll check in with you next week and we'll see if MJ still has a kid or not. I don't know. We'll find out.
If I'm lucky. What the hell? The wheels all like one came home, the other one comes down the stairs. The dog's the only quiet one today.
Hey, normally this is why my kids are not in the house. This, I don't ever attempt these with my 2 children, and yeah.
Well, he's supposed to still be in class. That's the funny part. They must have finished early, so that's great.
All right. Well, thanks a lot,
Sometimes.
Tim. I appreciate you.
I might have to try
Absolutely.
that raisin trick when I put raisins in my oatmeal. Oatmeal cookies. I always soak them in just water, but maybe I should be soaking them in whiskey and then baking them.
Absolutely. If you're making cookies, soak them in brandy or bourbon or whatever. I'll tell you what, or whiskey. It really adds another little dimension to it. So it's
Yeah,
very
I'm gonna have
good.
to try that.
And honestly,
Right.
people will be less bummed that those aren't chocolate chips if you do that.
Right. That's it.
That's true. That's true.
Raisins and cookies are just basically lies. That's what they are. So,
So mean. So mean.
I love oatmeal
Oh.
cookies. Raisins just ruin them. So,
They do. They really do. It's ruined.
Everyone's angry at the raisins.
hey,
Yeah.
they
The other
need
thing I don't
to
like,
make them better.
the other thing I really don't like is that shredded coconut. I don't know why. I think it's the
Oh.
texture. I like regular coconut, but that sweet shredded they put all over.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Say I love coconut.
I like regular
I-
coconut, but not that shredded stuff, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just use that in my macaroons. And that's
Oh,
it.
yeah, that is a
That's the
macaron.
only. Yeah, it's the only thing I use that for, because
Yeah.
then it's chewy and it's good. But
That's true.
by
Yeah,
itself, it's garbage.
I've
Yeah.
never
it's
had a macaron.
stringy.
You've never had a macaroon? I'll have to make you macaroons. That's my mom's favorite cookie, and my father-in-law's too. So I have to make you some.
There you go. Now another empty promise of cookies that MJ has made to me.
You've had the oatmeal cookies, sans raisins, or chocolate chips.
Only because you made them specifically for me. Every time you make some, you're like, I'm gonna make some and I'm gonna bring you some. The heathens you live with hoover them up. It's like my sisters growing up. My sisters would eat things specifically so that I could get them. So it's like they know. So yes, more empty promise.
True. It's true. That is a true point. Yeah. Okay.
Well, Tim, I'm sorry you had to witness this.
I know, right? He's like, oh, what is happening?
This is entertaining. I'm telling you, this is entertaining to me. I love it. So it's part of the fun. Is listening to the background.
Tim's the only shout. Tim's like, well, I've already got a cocktail, so I'm just gonna sit here and listen.
Yeah.
Right. Watch the freak show unroll, because here it is.
Yeah, I mean, this is entertaining. There's nothing here, no pets, kids, so it's really entertaining. I like that. However, Lori is wearing me down on the dog thing, so I don't know.
Tim, you're running out of excuses. I'm telling you, because you're not traveling as much now. Now
Right.
Mhm.
you're retired. I mean,
Right.
you need a
I've
break.
heard it. I've heard it. Yep. And every time I drop something on the kitchen floor, hey, if we had something, someone would get that for you. Oh.
She's right.
And I go, but they shed. So do you. You shed too. I go, oh gosh, I can't. She has a comeback for everything. So
Tim, and I'm
Which is
sure because we're very similar, and Lori is similar to my wife. after she's heard the same joke 37 times, she's probably like, well, the dog would laugh at that. The dog had before.
Dog will love you no matter how many times you tell that joke. That's it.
I know. So I mean, at least 15 times a day. Oh, you're gonna go out walk? Guess who would love to go with you right now?
Dog.
I mean, it's like it's nonstop. But,
you know what? I'm normally the guy that has to fight off those arguments too, but I have 2 kids, so that's a nice deflection. You've got nothing.
yes.
You got nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing in the game.
Until they get older, like mine, who said, "Are you gonna wait till I move out to get a dog? Is that what you're gonna do?" No.
Yeah.
I don't have any of your stuff, man.
Where'd you put my bank info stuff?
Go away. He's like, it's not funny. He's giggling.
But we'll remember you, Tim, on Wiggle Wednesdays. Next
Yes.
time we get a dog that looks like it'll be a perfect fit for the Laird household, we'll make sure that we do it for an
I
audience.
get him on Monday. I can just forward it early on. Just send it right to Lori.
That is how you're trading, though.
First dibs.
Oh, this is
He's like panicking. No.
I know.
I'm really shocked that cocktail's still sitting there, Tim. I would have thought by now it's in the hot seat.
Believe it.
God.
Oh, this
Chewing
is
those
good.
raisins.
Oh, those raisins. I'm telling you, when I get to those, they are so good. I swear, I wouldn't kid you. Oh,
It's hilarious.
Expertly changing the subject. So, all right. Well, we'll
There
check
you
in
go.
next week, and I can't wait to meet your dog.
I'll borrow the neighbors. All right.
There you
See
go.
you again.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.